Hi, this is Joel Wilmoth again with the Wilmoth Group, and today we've got another video for you answering these commonly asked HUD questions. And today, one of the most common questions we're asked is, why can I not find a HUD property on the HUD website? The question that we typically will receive is, a HUD property and the case number with an address still available? I see it listed on your website in the MLS/BLC, and for everybody who doesn't know what the BLC is, that's a designation in Indianapolis for the broker listing cooperative versus the MLS, which is a multiple listing service. But anyhow, so we see it on the website or the MLS BLC, but it's not showing at the HUD site, www.HUDHomestore.com. When the property doesn't appear on HUDHomestore when entering the case number, and it still shows active on the MLS BLC or at our website, WilmothGroup.com, it means HUD has closed bidding in order to accept a bid and try to bring the property under contract. Let me show you how that looks. This is the HUDHomestore.com website, and today I am trying to find a property in Florida. I happen to have the case number for this property. It is 095-012-973. So I've put that into the main page here of HUDHomestore, and I say search. And the screen that comes up shows nothing. There are no HUD homes that match your search criteria. Well, I would suggest you first of all go ahead and just make sure that you've entered that case number correctly. Make sure you've got that information. But the chances are that what this means is that the home is not currently available for bidding. Now remember that in this case, this home is showing still on the MLS and at our website, WilmothGroup.com. So now you're really confused because it appears to be available, but HUD is not giving you any information on the property. What is important to understand is that this doesn't mean the property has pended or has an accepted contract. It's not under contract. The listing broker, Wilmoth Group, just has not been informed by HUD of a change in any status because HUD has essentially just closed the bidding. So, yes, I know that this frustrates agents because it changes daily, and you've gone out and shown the property and you want to be able to put a bid in for it now, and you get up the next morning and it shows up as not available. But what we will often find is the agent who will say, well, I am not sure I believe this. I want to know for myself that this really is not available for bidding today. So how can you confirm this at the HUDHomestore website? Well, you're going to go to a tab that I'll show you here in a second and enter the case number. And when that property comes up, then you'll know that it has been closed for bidding. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put in a property that has been closed for bidding so you can see how this looks. It is case number 095-012-973. So in this case, I am going to push it in there and it doesn't come up. And now I'm not sure if it is available or not available. So up here at the top, we have a Property Contacts tab. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to take that same case number just to make sure that I have the correct case, and I'm going to enter that in here on this property contact search, and I'm going to hit search. Now you can also do this with the address. The case number is always going to be best because of different conventions with regard to addresses. The addresses could change. But when I hit search here, this property now shows up, 5242 Southwest 20th Place in Cape Coral, Florida. When I click on this case number, all I'm going to find are the contacts for the property. But the key here is that by showing up on the property contacts tab, you know that the bidding is closed because it was not coming up on the home screen. Let me give you an example now of what it's like when you are looking for a property and it actually is available for bidding, and how that contrasts with one that has the bidding that has been closed. Obviously, I've pre-screened this, so I know that I'm going to find a property that is available. But again, here is the case number for this one, and 46. I'm going to put in search on the main home page, and there the property pops up with the property case number that I can click on and see the details of the property along with the different tabs, which is detail for another video. And then down here at the bottom, HUD registered bidder, submit an offer. Now, if for kicks I wanted to just see what happens if I went to the property contacts screen, which coincidentally, if you go to the agent info tab on an available property, looks like this. So remember that if the property comes up on the home page, it is available for bidding. But if you want to confirm that you've got the case number right, you can go to the property contacts tab and see if a property shows up when it's not coming up on the home page, which tells you that it is closed for bidding. But the other thing that I always like to let people know is that just because it's not showing up today, it may show up tomorrow. Simply, HUD is looking at bids. They aren't going to accept any more bids. They're not accepting any backup bids. But if they decide for whatever reason that the bids they have, they're not going to go ahead and pursue, or if a bid that they accepted does not turn into a contract, the property will show up again on HUDHomestore. So it's a thing where you should monitor it daily, and you should know if it would come back available. Also, by the fact that it becomes pending in the MLS BLC, you also can assume that the property has been placed under contract, and most likely for the next 30 days or so we'll be pursuing getting it under contract, and the status is not going to change on the first page of HUDHomestore. So I hope you found this short video helpful to trying to understand this question that is a common source of confusion for agents who are trying to locate a HUD property. If you have any questions, we're happy to help. This will get you a little bit more on the path to being able to successfully sell HUD homes. Thanks for your interest.